Pixels.cool.
Welcome to you. In this fifth explainer, we're going to make an existing object in our low poly city scene grabbable in VR. This means it can then be picked up and examined, or even thrown, depending on how heavy it is. The object could be anything from a fire hydrant to a bench, or even a car. I've opened the current city project. Let's turn this fire hydrant into a grabbable object. Start by selecting the object. Let's look at the inspector panel on the right. To make an object grabbable in VR, it needs to have three specific components. Firstly, it needs a collider, which is already present on this model. Secondly, it will need a rigid body. This isn't present, so let's go to Add Component and search for rigid body. The rigid body component allows an object to respond to the gravity in our VR scene, meaning it can then react realistically to being picked up, moved around or thrown. We'll leave the default values as they are for now, but make sure to tick the gravity box, or if you throw the hydrant, it's going to spin away to infinity. Of course, you can test this out if you like. Thirdly, we're going to need to tell Unity this hydrant is something our VR character can grab. Again, add component, and this time search for grabbable. This component is available as it's part of the VRIF package we've already installed. For now, we're going to leave all the grabbable values at their defaults. Before continuing, just double check the hydrant has a collider, a rigid body, and the grabbable component attached. Let's build and run the scene in our VR headset in the usual way. As you can see, that's working well. Now we've tested it, try making the hydrant heavier or lighter by changing its mass here. For the grabbable, you could also try changing the throw force multiplier. For full details on all these attributes, search online for VRIF grabbable. Of course, feel free to repeat this process for any other objects in the scene you'd like to directly interact with. You could be throwing cars around by tea time. I've saved the updated Unity scene as City VR 2. Our city's coming together quite well, but at the moment there's literally no life in it. In the next explainer, we're going to add some animated people who will walk around specific areas of our city.
Pixels.cool.